Is that better? Is the light good?
It's recording, so we should just start because we don't have a lot of time. Man, I'm feeling down in the dumpies because I haven't eaten anything.
Tap your microphone.
So hungry.
Yeah, you got to speak directly into that thing.
It's loud. I'm always loud. I'm so loud I'm in your mic.
That's better.
Check, check. Sorry, everybody. You're going to have to watch me eating egg bites.
Well, I don't have to. Welcome to Boom Roast. I'm using that.
Very, very hot. Oh, we started? I need some my drink.
I am
too.
recording, but this
Water.
is definitely not good content.
Welcome to Boom Roasted. I'm here with my... wait, no, what do you say? I'm Jordan Britton, and I'm here with my occasional co-host, Jason... No, this is hard.
Yeah,
I
real
can't-
hard. Let me show you how it's done.
Go ahead. You don't
Welcome-
have anything. You don't have anything.
Welcome to Boom Roasted. I'm Jason, joined by my occasional co-host, Jordan Bad to the Bone Britton.
He has something.
Yeah, I thought of it while
Who
you were
would've
going
known?
to the bank.
Who would have known? Oh, you already had one locked and loaded?
Yeah, I wrote it down. Yeah, it is tough to come up with on the fly. That's why I do all the work ahead of time to make this the best podcast possible.
You know, like those rap artists that'll just be like, all right, give me 3 words, give me 3 words.
And then
they're like,
Yeah.
impossible, Nike, and
Yeah,
like do that.
That's impressive.
Yeah, I think it's witchcraft.
I'm done with that. Well, so you're equating
This is why we have the video now.
you're equating hard work and discipline to witchcraft.
100%.
Yeah, that's all it is. It's not.
Feels like witchcraft.
Yeah.
I want my egg bites to cool down because I'm so hungry.
Well, we should get right to things.
Hey,
here,
we should introduce our guest for the day.
which is your egg bites.
No, the guest we're having on the podcast.
Yeah, I'm real excited to meet this person.
You know who it is, right?
I have no idea.
It's no one because you won't get a guest, you butthead.
It's my job to line up guests.
I have guests lined up. You kept saying no, we're not ready for that. That's
Well,
not the time for it.
we
in our
are-
podcast life.
We are closer to ready. I could hook up. We need another microphone first off.
We can buy a microphone.
So buy a microphone and we can have a
Microphones
guest.
are so much money.
Third, where would we
Can't
put
we just
another
share
guest?
mics? Can't we just be like, and your thoughts? And then
That's not exactly a podcast.
hand it over to
That's
them?
more interview style.
Well, this is podcaster view.
Speaking of microphones,
Yeah.
I was at a conference this weekend.
Wow,
where
that was a segue.
it was, but it's the story has to do with microphones.
Okay.
Where I was hosting a pre-show before the conference with 4 other guests, and it was to 1,500 teenagers.
Oh, I'm so fancy. I talk to 1,500 people.
Well, we recorded a video in between segments, and I went out with a microphone, and it was like a wireless lavalier mic, one of the little ones. And he said, "Do you want one on your lapel, or do you want to hold it?" And I said, "Put one on, and then I'll hold it. This way, I can just hold it out, and you'll pick up both."
Feedback.
Well, what I ended up doing was talking into
Oh my gosh.
the
that's
whole
so
time. So
embarrassing.
all he had was feedback the whole time, and we had to reshoot the whole
I don't know
thing.
if you can see it in the camera, but there's literally smoke coming off this egg bite.
You-
Do you see that right
Your
now?
egg bite is steaming.
That's really hot.
I have more stories I
Should
want to
come
tell
with a
you from the
warning label.
convention. The whole first
That
segment.
one was so interesting.
That
Please tell me
was
more.
not an interesting story. I haven't told you this story yet, but we played a game called What's Behind Me. On stage, 2 of the hosts stood with one back to the main stage. And then behind them were mascots performing something silly, and the one host had to describe it while the other host says, "Oh, that's a bluey on a hoverboard," and they have to figure it out by the clues, right?
That's such an easy game to win. I would just be like, it's Bluey on a hoverboard.
You're not allowed to say the 3 words they need
It's
to guess.
Shmooey on a schmoverboard. I would win so fast.
No
What a
sound
dumb-
alikes.
What a dumb
No
game.
spelling. You know the rules. All right. So the final one was 2 people in pickle costumes playing pickleball using pickles. So the girl gets the other host to guess pickles, giant pickles, playing pickleball. And then she has to get them to guess the last word. And here's what she says on the stage in front of 100 or 1,500.
It's gonna fit our PG rating.
It'll be close. She goes, "Oh, and he's a pickle, and he's playing with himself."
Nope.
In front of teenagers.
No.
She shouts,
No.
"He's playing with himself"
No.
in front of teenagers.
Nope.
And they all
You
go,
might have to beat that whole thing for the podcast. That's inappropriate. Oh, hey, my soundboard. Whoa.
"Why did
That's
that
where
echo?"
the reverb is,
Whoa.
bro. You are putting reverb on the channels. It's not my fault.
I don't know how that did that.
myself here. I'm trying to eat egg bites and do my soundboard at the same time. Why is it so quiet?
Well, because I adjusted the gain trying to fix the echo.
Now it's so quiet. Now it's nice and loud.
All right, it's not echoing anymore.
Can I get a sound that says...
You got a new sound effect, by the way.
Where is it?
It's...
Not there.
It-
Not there.
No, it was there.
Come on, buddy.
I don't know why. I don't know why it didn't work the first time.
That's
Try
pretty
again.
funny.
Let
That's
me make
me.
sure it works.
Come on, buddy.
There we go. Yeah. So there was that. What else happened? My sons were on the stage as Spider-Man, and they were chasing around Santa Claus. By the way, I borrowed Britton Coffee's Santa Claus costume.
How'd you even find it?
It was in the basement. I took it. Anyway, they were chasing him around, and then they guessed it was over, and I said, all right, Spider-Man, go back. And then Link runs all the way to the front edge of the stage, puts both hands in the air, and hip thrusts in front of everyone. I am not even kidding. He's got a mask on, and he's just like, and then runs off the stage. It was hilarious. People kept coming up to him later. They're like, was that you? He was, yeah. They were all saying, I don't want to go on stage. I'm going to be nervous.
Was it the most proud moment of your life?
A little bit.
It was up there?
But none of them were even the least bit nervous. They all did amazing in front of over 1,000 people. It was awesome.
They are your successors.
They kept asking, can we do something in the next show? And I'm like, I don't have anything planned for you. And their response every time was, why?
You could just be Spider-Man.
I'm like, I
could show up again as Spider-Man. The people want an encore.
This isn't the Hollenbeck Kids show. This is the pre-show. And it went well. It was a lot of fun. It was at Kalahari. We got a little mini vacation.
I think it's pronounced calamari.
Yeah, you said that last week, and you said it's the fish. What do you think calamari is?
Fish.
It's not fish.
The eggs of fish.
No, that's...
What do you think it is?
That's not calamari.
Yeah,
Calamari is squid. Calamari is fried squid.
I don't think you're right.
You're thinking of...
I'm going to Google it.
Now I can't think of what fish eggs are called. Roe is one word for it. The other word is... how am I not thinking of this?
I hope you feel so stupid when I get this right.
You're not
if
gonna
the
get
internet ever loads...
You're not right.
If the internet ever loads...
Everyone in the comments below, just answer for me, because I know I'm... They're served on a little spoon.
Calamari is squid?
Yeah, it's chopped squid tentacles, and then they fry it.
That's stupid.
What is fish eggs? What is it called? I know it. You're not Googling
Up to this very moment, I thought it was calamari.
Yeah, you said fish last time, and it was squid, first off. Did you look it up?
No, I can't reach with my tiny little arms all over my computer.
It's bothering me so much.
Roe.
Roe is one word, but there is another word.
It's called hard roe.
I
don't like that. Caviar.
Caviar.
Oh, that's what I was thinking of.
Yeah, caviar, not
Caviar
calamari.
amari.
They're different things. Calamari's good. I think you would even like that. You would not like caviar at all. Oh. Yeah.
I'm going to use the soundbed so much because the last 2 episodes I've been really lacking on it.
Yeah, we brought the kids to a buffet, and they didn't. Oh, that was
I'm
weird.
not hitting it hard enough, apparently.
Maybe that's it. We brought the kids to a buffet, and unlike the Britons, they did not get their money's worth out of the buffet, my children.
My kids would not have either.
Really?
No,
I thought
then
you would have
3 seconds later, they would have been like, I'm hungry.
They did do that on
Yes.
the drive. Yeah,
That's
I
what
was
my
a
kids
little
would have done.
frustrated, but and then when like all families, when you have an amazing 4-day vacation where they get everything they've asked for,
Yes.
you
They're
spend all kinds
whiny
of money.
buttheads on the way home.
The whole ride home, they were being a little bit, and I was like, guys, as soon as we get to the house, it's gonna be very stressful for mom and dad.
Yes.
We've got to do all this. Just cut us some slack. Give us a break. Give us some room. Don't ask for
And
things.
they all wrestled in the living room.
They were okay, but I didn't anticipate how wrung dry Jamie and I would be.
Yeah.
They were pretty well behaved, and we were still like, get out of here. Stop it. You guys are the worst. It was bad. It was a little bad. So
I want to make fun of you, but that's kind of me all the time.
yeah, things resolved, and they helped, and we helped, and
Oh my gosh,
It
you
was-
sound like a politician right now.
No,
Mistakes were made.
yep.
Things were resolved.
Jamie and I went in the other room.
But at
and
the end of the day, all you really have is friendship.
we acknowledged each other's feelings. We said, listen, I understand that you feel that way, and I'm really sorry that while you were, we did all that. Healthy family dynamics, man. That's what we're working towards.
I listened to a song today by Teddy Swims, and the album cover is the name of the album, and the name of the album is I Tried Everything But Therapy.
Yeah.
I thought that was very funny.
I tried nothing, and it didn't work, so I gave up.
Okay, while you were gone, since you've been gone.
Yeah, I was gone. What happened?
You had a bunch of people call out.
Nah.
You had a bunch of stuff from Walmart that needed gotten.
Yes, that definitely. I realized I
and
didn't
we
get a
ran
single
out of
phone
sandwiches
call.
like the first day.
Which one? Chicken sandwiches. That's on me.
And wraps.
How did you run out of wraps?
We ran out of wraps.
We made a
real
lot
fast.
of wraps.
We ran out of wraps real fast.
Wow.
But it was because Ashley. Oh, by the way,
We had 2 call-outs for
Ashley.
sandwiches last week.
Shout out Ashley.
She came in Monday and made sandwiches.
Shout out again for her. But what I was gonna say is she came up with a different version of the frap button, which is what I had hoped would happen. But see, this was all
Let me explain it.
Hold on, this
No,
is
no,
all
no,
my
no,
master
no,
plan
you're
from the
gonna
beginning.
explain it wrong.
No, this is all my master plan from the beginning. And see, if you have a really bad idea and then
He had a
someone comes up
bad
with a good idea,
You had a really bad idea.
you can say it was your master plan all along. No one can ever doubt you. They don't know.
I doubt you.
So here's what had happened. What had happened was
That's the wrong button. There we go.
what had happened was people are not getting rung out correctly for fraps everywhere.
Our frap situation here is a little confusing.
I don't like fraps at all.
He doesn't want them to be on the menu.
If
but
it
people
weren't for
do
the fact
like
that it's
them.
like 75. Movie recording has been stopped automatically.
Your card might have a limit.
How do I fix it?
Just record a new video.
No.
All right,
Giant bummer. This
we're
thing
back.
again.
Video's back.
Interruption in the middle of this. This is
So-
going to be fun for you to edit.
Our frap situation is that
No, don't get into the weeds. They're getting rung out incorrectly
That's-
everywhere.
that's the
There's
short
a
version.
billion combinations
Yeah,
for
so-
fraps.
so
and
you wanted to
the
streamline it.
pricing is all different.
Your idea to streamline it was to come up with
No, people
16
wanted
different
me
buttons.
to streamline it. No, I created
did
one
not.
button
I like the system we have.
with six. I liked the button where everyone got
Chaos.
a different price, like the Wild Wild West.
chaos.
Well, you don't get the emails of people complaining. My solution was to create one button with 16 variations.
You're so lame.
4 different types of fraps, 4 different sizes, and then there's no barista having to go, I wonder how much this costs. Should I add this on? Should I add that on?
You
All the
still would
pricing
have
was
that.
correct. No, only a little bit. Only a little bit.
All right.
But it narrowed the margin of error to like
I don't
10%
think so,
of what it
man.
had been before.
It was awful. I would have
Anyway.
just charged everyone for a vanilla frap every time. so
All
so
the
whatever.
baristas with resounding
Univocality.
unanimity.
Whatever. Every single person
They
said this is
all
a bad idea.
hated it.
Did they all text you?
Some texted.
So every
Some
time
waited to see me in person to express their ire.
every time an employee complained to me about it, which
You
was
told
a
me.
lot,
You told him to
I
text
told
me.
you text your senator, which is Jordan. Text him. Let him know how bad this is.
Senator. I like the ring of that.
Senator Britton.
Senator Britton.
Yeah, here's your political policy. Nobody gets
Insider
anything.
trading. If I'm going to do this, I'm going to make a lot of money off it, and I'm not going to be
Immediate corruption.
shy about it at all.
Immediate corruption.
I will be upfront.
Yeah.
That is my platform. I'm going to run a platform of upfront corruption.
Listen.
I'm not going to disguise it. It is what it is.
So, what is Ashley's better plan than your terrible
Ashley's
plan?
better plan is 3 buttons, which is still, by the way, a lot of options.
Okay,
But
keep
she
going.
wants separate buttons for each of them.
That's what I said.
She wants normal frap.
Yeah.
She wants frap with sauce.
Sure.
And she wants special frap
Okay.
if there's a different one.
Sure.
That's her suggestion.
I said that.
With 3 different buttons.
I said 4 buttons.
You're all the worst. It's gonna take you longer. I will race you.
Yeah, well,
Here's what we should do. I'm down for it. Here we go. I got it. It's all up here.
but you're not
I
factoring
am
in training.
Sane in the
You
membrane.
never factor
Watch
in
this,
training
friendo.
because you don't train
Here's my
anyone.
suggestion. You and I both equally trained. You more so than me even. We create a fake order of
I get what you're saying.
10
it won't matter.
fraps.
It'll be so comparable.
who rings it out faster.
Sure.
It'll be me.
It won't.
100% it will be me. Every single time it will be me.
It's me.
I will
Hi.
I
You're the problem.
I will win.
It doesn't matter because
I was tired before we started this, and I'm all fired up now.
Even if a
Listen,
trained person could
fraps,
be
we
faster
trust.
with your way of doing it,
Sure, go ahead.
it will take longer to train people.
Not if they're smart.
There it is, folks. There it is. There's a solution. We can only hire
Be
people.
smarter. I don't know what to tell you.
Your-
I
your-
feel like it would work.
But I like what Ashley pitched.
That
It's a
being
great
said,
idea,
that
Ashley.
being said, I am not doing any of this work. I could 100% be wrong. I just want to put that caveat
Yeah.
out there. I'm definitely right, but also I could be 100% wrong.
Yeah.
That is an option.
Ashley's
There's a 10% chance I'm 100% wrong.
Ashley's idea is great in that it was the idea I had already pitched to you, and you responded,
No.
"That's too much work. I'm not doing
No,
that."
you pitched
Uh,
4 buttons.
I did pitch
and
4
you
buttons.
pitched all the different names.
Yeah.
She pitched categories
That's
that
the same
names
thing.
fall in.
Vanilla,
Well,
Java,
it's only the same if the same
vanilla
means completely
with
different.
sauce. I guess that's fine. Whatever. As long as we only have that and not one button with 16
Hers is an
sub-menus.
alteration of yours, and it's better.
That's fine. I don't care. As long as we don't have one
But
button
you know which
with
one was the
16
best one?
buttons under.
You know which one was the best one?
You don't have a good sound.
That's the sound.
By
I
the
get
way,
for
this
that.
is the buzzer. This is the bell.
I don't have. Okay.
Put
I'm
it
gonna
on.
need that a lot. You've been talking a lot.
All right. Well, what else did I have I wanted to talk about? And last
you
podcast.
have notes, you
Yeah,
dork.
I took notes.
Watch him, everybody, on the video.
Last podcast, you had mentioned the big Feely box I made for convention.
Yeah.
Where you reach in and guess what's inside it.
Mm-hmm.
And then you said we should use that for something.
Of all of the games I would have thought turned a moderately inappropriate phrase on stage, it would have been that.
That
one.
might have.
Anyway.
So we used it. It went well. I did not feel like driving that back from Kalahari, so I just left it there.
Where's the want? Oh, dang it! I can never find anything on this. No,
I don't think there is a wah button.
there it is.
You wrote sad violin.
Yeah, well, but now it looks like ad violin.
Yeah, I
I don't
erased
know what
it.
an ad violin is.
So yeah, I told the network, I was like, if you guys want to keep this for stuff, you can have it. I'm not putting it back in my
Is
car.
it? Can you put that up there while we're recording it? Because I like having the timer to know how much time we
Sure.
have. Oh my gosh, we've been talking for 16 minutes?
Yes, we have. Plus the
God,
3
who
minute
is
intro.
listening to this?
So that's everything that
Wait,
happened.
we're at 20 minutes?
No, you can take it away.
Oh, we're at 13
There
minutes.
you go.
Oh, well, that's much better.
Yeah, so that's everything that's been going on with me and my family over the weekend, and you told us some of the shops. But we do have those new Halloween specials.
I had a meeting with a producer
Oh yeah,
that
for
you don't know about.
Or
Maybe aspiring producer.
Britain.
I don't know if he's listening to this. He probably will. But if he does, you know who you are. Yeah, I would describe you as aspiring everything. So he had a previous line of work where he was very successful, developed contacts in Los Angeles and I think Atlanta and New York maybe.
So just
Anyhow,
for some context, if you're a first-time listener, this is the project we're working on to maybe one day have some type of TV show or video content. And you're
do we
looking
have to
for a
recap
producer.
it every time?
Yeah, you got to let people know a little bit, or at least say this is for Building Britain, our
Okay.
growing project to maybe have some type of TV show.
Our building project.
You sure?
All right, yeah. Our friend told us we should consider doing a TV show. She got a TV show.
Mhm.
Her TV show starts in March. Our
Very
TV show
exciting.
starts never because it doesn't exist yet. It took her several years and takes most people several years. In fact, people I talked to, it took even longer. So naturally, I concluded that it should take me at
You thought
maximum
one phone call.
6 months. No, I'm kind of letting it. It's a bit on the back burner right now, but I do have some lines out. But yeah, it's hard to get in touch with the right people when you know absolutely no one and you have $0.
Yeah, but the process has been a fun one for us.
No, the
I
process
believe.
has not been a fun one.
Oh.
The process has been I want to shoot content and get video stuff. And if I send it to you, it goes into a black hole of nothingness and never gets edited
That's
or
not entirely
published.
true. You didn't give me the
So
day
I'm
in your
trying to
life
learn
videos.
iMovie over here.
Give me the day in your life videos. That get ready with me.
Okay, I'll
video
give it to
content.
you. I mean, all you want to do is edit things I've edited to make them better. I need
Yes.
you to, on the front end of that, go, I could edit this better than him.
I
and I'm
said I
going
could,
to
but you
edit
didn't
it.
send them to
You're
me.
going to take forever. I needed it that day. I needed it 2 hours from after I finished it.
Send me stuff. I'll edit it. What I don't like doing is when I have other work, filming stuff. That I struggle with that right now. I got to get better at that.
Get your other work done first.
Mm.
You wake up so late. You're
Yeah,
such a bum.
I will give you that. I got to start waking up a little earlier.
Yeah, 5 a.m.
S-
When's the last time you saw 5 a.m. aside from this week?
Never.
Oh, my God.
Not even this weekend. I didn't wake up at 5 a.m.
Oh, my
I didn't have to wake
gosh.
up till 6:30.
He's the worst.
That being said, I did not sleep well at Kalahari because I was constantly thinking about all the things I had to do.
Squid.
Calamari. That's a good callback. No, I want to talk about the Halloween specials a little bit.
Those.
There's Cotton candy frap, which I'm currently drinking as a hot drip coffee with cotton candy syrup. Oh, I said cotton candy. Candy corn.
Okay, because that's very different.
Yeah, the cotton candy's not good.
Not good.
But the candy corn, very good. It's like a French vanilla caramel-y taste. And then we have the Thriller cold foam, which today we should try to message our baristas and get together for a
We need
shoot.
more people. We need to message it ahead of time.
I'll do it right now.
Hey, here's the thing. No one cares about these. Here's what
There's
the
one
people...
more. We have one more. Why not just do the last one?
Go ahead.
What is it?
You don't remember what it is. Did you do the cold foam?
Yep.
Did you do the candy corn?
Yep.
Did you do the other one?
What's the other one? You know, and you're just
I don't
messing
know.
with
I
me.
don't remember what it is.
The mystery macchiato.
I forgot. Yeah.
Drew said that's not selling that well. The mystery macchiato. So
Not here.
Yeah,
At
maybe.
South it is.
it's a classic.
It's
at South.
classic South. Yeah.
And we have a lot of teenagers who aren't trying something new.
Okay, moving past the boring stuff.
Yeah.
Here's the exciting thing people want to know.
We do have more Halloween to talk about, but
No
we'll come
one
back to it.
cares about Halloween.
The
at
Halloween parade,
all.
trick or treating, trunk or treat at our shops. These are all things we should
I
discuss
know,
because
but
I don't know the
I
plan
just don't-
for all of them. yet.
There's no plans.
Well,
I don't do Halloween very well.
Trunk or treat
or
is this
events in
Thursday,
general.
right?
I am a sad sack
No,
who
parade.
likes to have no fun. No, here's what people want to know. What the people want to know is, sorry, I got a text message and got distracted. What the people want to know is, we have our holiday vendor fest coming up.
That's so
And
far
I
away.
think the application's out now.
Yeah.
And I think people would want to know some of the behind the scenes of how we pick
Maybe
the people. I'm sure they do. Because here's
not
a
our
little
podcast listeners.
Yes, here's a little spoiler alert. Like 85% of our podcast listeners are small business owners.
That's true.
Just so
We
you
didn't
know.
see that coming, but yeah.
So maybe we should start talking about stuff that they care about, like stuff that I pitched from the beginning. Anyhow,
I don't care about running a small business.
I know you don't, and yet you do.
I own one. I actually
Um,
really enjoy it. I want to be honest and not.
Here's
jokey.
the deal. We're gonna have 75 people probably apply to be vendors.
We just had one 3 minutes ago.
Yeah, I got distracted by that too. We can probably fit 35 to maybe 40 if we really push ourselves.
We can squeeze in 50.
No, in no world can we fit 50. He's a liar to you. He lies to you all the time. He's a master of deception. The thing is, we can't choose all of them,
No.
but we are going to get 18 people who sell soap. So we can't have all the soap people there because it's just not really fair. One person is going to do an
Well,
18th of the sales that they should otherwise
we
do.
work really hard to have one in each category in each shop.
Right,
and
I
limit
was
it to
getting
that.
there, yeah. So with
It's
that
impossible,
with
but-
that in mind, if you sell like 6 different things, and like let's say soap is like your big thing, right?
Mhm.
Well, we probably already have a soap person.
Yeah.
So you might not be able to do soap. So if all you list is soap, we're
Stop
gonna
talking
go-
about soap.
We're gonna go. Don't drop the soap. If all
Oh.
you list is soap, hold on. If all you list is soap, we're probably gonna say, "I'm sorry, we don't have a spot for you. We already have a soap person." Little do we know, you sell 6 other things. So try to aim for maybe the
Yeah.
most obscure and the more unique of the items that you sell.
That being
it's a higher
said,
likelihood.
there are a type of item that sells better around Christmas than others.
Yeah, I understand.
Well,
but those
you're
people,
providing good information. Let me
But
finish with some more. It's important that they know the higher ticket items
yeah,
tend not to move very
Oh,
well.
That's a good point.
Right? We had a vendor who made beautiful purses last year, custom, handmade, own patterns, not like it was really good stuff. But if you come to a coffee shop, you're not going to accidentally buy a $120 purse, it turns out.
Some people might, but
Some
we
people
aren't.
might, but that didn't happen. So lower ticket items that are creative gifts tend to sell really well around Christmas.
Yes.
Like ornaments, but we're also not going to have 4 or 5 people selling Christmas ornaments.
Right.
Earrings have done really well, but again, we might already have vendors who sell earrings. So if you have good gifts that are affordable, will you stop taking pictures of me? Also, your video cut out again.
Dang it again? No.
Yeah, so I left my camera at home, so we're using Jordan's camera, and every 10
In
minutes,
every other way
it
except for
stops.
this.
yeah,
How do we fix that?
some cameras just can't film continually unless you like lower the
I
quality.
think it is 12 minutes at a time.
Yeah, mine creates another file.
Oh, that's exactly
automatically.
12 minutes at a
Yeah.
time.
Yep. So-
Anyhow,
So those are what sell well, and we're gonna try to fit as many in as we can. The problem is we never know how much space each vendor is gonna take up, and we have some of our own merch that we're gonna put out.
yeah, well, and that's one other thing. And people did ask that this time, and I probably should post it and say it publicly because we do say it privately. But we typically don't have a ton of pastry vendors, and we
Yeah.
typically don't have people that sell
Like coffee, you know.
coffee or mugs.
Yeah.
Or tumblers is a big thing because we're going to be selling our own merch during
Yeah.
that period of time. And so, again, we don't want
And maybe-
either party to be affected by that.
Maybe 1 year and not this year very specifically. Like, so don't listen and say, you said you wanted this. Like, maybe if somebody was like, hey, we make custom mugs that we put the Britain logo on.
I don't think we'll ever do that.
Really?
Yeah.
Maybe at like one of the shops, like an exclusive.
Maybe
Yeah.
not for Christmas. I think for Christmas, I like to have control over that. I'm
Sure.
a little bit type A.
Yeah, you're not a control freak. or
I'm
anything.
definitely a control
Yeah.
freak, but I only over weird, certain
Little things,
specific things.
absolutely.
Yeah. So I think that maybe for like a limited run.
Should
or-
I tease the sweatshirts today?
What sweatshirts?
The ones Jamie's making.
Oh, I forgot those were happening.
So-
I'm gonna forget about that several times.
Every time I've brought it up so
Pretty
far,
much,
apparently.
yeah.
So Jamie decided, what was it, 3 years ago now? 2 years ago now? Jamie did a run of
Jamie
custom.
is Jason's
My wife,
by the way.
yeah, custom Britain sweatshirts,
Right.
acid wash Britain logo sweatshirts, and she sold like 150 of them in like 2 weeks or something.
Yeah.
And so it was in demand. So she decided she's going to make another run of them this Christmas. And that money is probably the Christmas presents for the kids. So we're excited to sell those. Those will be available only at Britain Coffee.
You have a little check right there for some of your Christmas money.
That covered half of what I spent at Calamari.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So Christmas. I do want to talk about the Halloween parade. This is important because you and I have had a long-running discussion
Can
about
I go
this.
get a drink while you talk about it?
No. No, you cannot. You should have brought it with you. Think ahead. So
Nice.
Halloween parade is 2 weeks from now,
Yeah.
on the 24th.
2 weeks from
We both
Thursday.
need to be there.
that's
My shop
debatable.
doesn't have somebody to cover my shift, but I'll get that done.
I'll cover it.
No, because you have to
I'll
drive
cover
the
it.
trailer.
I could cover
We
it.
left
though.
your name as the driver.
We could have me cover it.
All right. Anyway, we still. You hate fun.
It sounds more like a shaker than it does a
A salt shaker. We still need to buy the white edge banding for the top of the cup.
I thought you bought that.
I didn't.
I said to buy it on
You
Amazon.
Did, and I'm going to, but you also said don't spend money. I can't do both. And we need
If
to
you
buy.
could find a way, that'd be great.
We need to buy the candy to give out to the chitlins. And this is our debate.
Yeah.
I think there's an average of 5,000 to 10,000 people at the parade is the information I've covered.
Man, you just made me want to go even less.
I think we'll give out about 5,000 to 7,000 pieces of candy. I wanted to give out good candy because I like good candy,
Okay.
but our budget doesn't seem to have allowance for that.
You
So-
say budget as if there's any money to set aside to do this.
Well, budget
Your
is-
account is starting essentially negative to begin this week.
The budget is the money you're going to spend anyway,
We're doing
right?
great, guys.
Isn't that what the budget is?
Everything's going great.
So
We're doing great.
it sounds like we're handing out Tootsie Rolls, just so everyone wants to know.
No, I had a much better suggestion.
We don't give out anything.
No, we buy the Walmart brand. We buy the Walmart brand chocolate chips.
Chocolate chips? We give each kid a chocolate chip.
2 for each kid.
What if we go down with cans of whipped cream and we tell kids go and we baby bird whipped cream into their
Here you
mouths?
go, no, that would be expensive.
That would be
Here you
expensive.
go, child.
Here's a chocolate chip.
Your costume is especially good. 3 chocolate chips.
We're not doing that.
I can't.
Yeah, so Tootsie Rolls is what it's gonna be.
Oh my God.
So I got to order that. I had wanted to do like little package things with a free donut for each
Oh.
kid, but yeah, we don't have room in the budget for that. And then Trunk or Treat is this Thursday.
Okay.
You're gonna be at my shop or South? McSherrystown or South?
I have to be at South.
Gotta be at South.
Apparently, I'm directing traffic.
Yeah, you guys don't need that. We really don't.
We're gonna try to. Well, you have lines in their parking lot. We have
Yeah.
to try to build some sort of line system.
I have a lot of cones. It's gonna be late though, and there's no lights.
How many cones do you have?
A lot. Like they're the soccer cones. though.
No, that's not gonna help
Okay.
anything.
All right. Well, that brings us to the final segment,
What you watch?
and the truth is almost nothing. I was gone all
I'm
weekend,
watching so
except
much stuff.
my kids were watching actual television for the first time with
Ugh,
like commercials
worst.
and like you can't pick, and they'd see a commercial for something and they'd say, "Dad, can you turn this on?" And I'm like, "No, that's not how TV works." So apparently there's some big SpongeBob Halloween special coming out,
Okay.
and they're like, "Can we watch that?" I'm like, "I have no idea. It's on at 7 on next Thursday. I don't know. It's
Yeah.
not a streaming network, guys." And they could not get the concept that we don't just get to pick what they watch when it's cable. So yeah, that's what we've been watching is cable television.
I'm watching a show called Ripley. It's on Netflix,
Okay.
and it is a really something you might like more even than I do.
Okay.
It's very it's filmed very like film noir style. It's all in black and white. It's shot in. It's like the Master and None episode that starts in.
I only watched the first episode of that show.
Oh,
Yeah. I don't know.
should have watched the
It
rest.
just didn't-
It's so good.
It just didn't grab me.
It's so okay. Anyway, it's all in black and white, and it's in like. It starts in New York City, but then it moves to Italy. It's in like the 1940s or
Okay.
50s, maybe.
Is it The Talented Mr. Ripley? Have
No.
you seen that?
Not to be confused with The Talented Mr.
It's a
Ripley.
good
No,
movie.
I know what it is. No, this is just Ripley, and it's about a con artist who
Which is also about a con artist, Talented
who
Mr. Ripley.
stumbles into a con that ends up
Keep going.
taking like crazy twists and turns and drives him deeper and deeper and deeper.
Does it kill people?
I mean, no spoilers.
Talented Mr. Ripley.
Is it really?
That's a premise where Matt Damon plays a con man who like takes over someone's life.
Never mind. I didn't watch The Talented Mr. Ripley. It's the same thing.
Yeah.
It's
and
Ripley, but it's very dark.
so I think it might be based
Mildly
on a
dark.
true story. He ends
I
up
think it's a book.
killing a super rich guy and then
Oh,
just
you're spoiling it for everybody.
the Talented Mr. Ripley.
Yeah, and Ripley.
So
all
it's the same
It's the
story.
same thing.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, but
that really interests me. Talented Mr. Ripley is really good. It's got Matt Damon, Philip Seymour Hoffman, Jude Law. It's really good.
Oh, now I want to watch
It's
it.
really good.
When was it released?
A long time ago.
I don't.
It was one of his
it.
earlier movies. You can see the film grain. a
This
little
is like 2019, and it won some Emmys and stuff.
Okay. bit. Yeah.
And it stars a guy that I don't know the name of, but he's always really good.
All right.
He's very good. I'm
Yeah,
gonna look it
you've
up
got
real
me interested. I want to watch Ripley on Netflix. The only thing I've been watching because I can have it on in the background is The Good Place, and I just got to the scene. This is major spoilers for The Good Place.
Stars Andrew Scott.
Oh yeah, he's phenomenal.
Moriarty.
He's from Moriarty from
Yes.
Sherlock.
He's
which,
good in
by the
everything.
way, they just announced there's works for season 4.
No.
Season 4 of Sherlock.
With
they're working on it.
Benedict Snumbersnatch?
Yeah,
What?
Cumberbatch, Maryland. Yeah, they're working
Cumberblotch?
on it. I love that you can just say any random
Dakota
words.
Fanning is in it. She's very good.
Is that no, that's not him.
She's a very good actress.
Anyway, so I'm at the point of The Good Place where they twist the whole show on its head, and you find out.
Don't
I
spoil
can't spoil it. I can't
Oh my
spoil it.
gosh, this is ripe with spoilers.
You gotta watch season 1 of The Good Place. It is so good. It's among my favorite TV.
What is it called?
The
Fantastic.
Good Place.
Fantastic.
The Fantastic Mr. Ripley.
Oh, I can't reach.
You really can't reach.
Hold on. Fantastic Miss. 1999.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
fine. I'll watch it. Is
It's
that this
really
girl
good.
that I think it is?
Nicole Kidman?
No, Gwyneth Paltrow.
Gwyneth Paltrow. Yeah, she's not in it a lot.
Wait.
No, she's in it a good bit.
She's the Dakota Fanning character.
Okay, so it is just the same story.
It's literally the same story. I have a feeling I'm gonna like this one more. All these people are so good.
Yeah, really good. It's a
Philip
good
Seymour
movie.
Hoffman's so good.
Uh-huh.
I should watch every one of his movies.
He's very good. And I loved him in Mission Impossible. He plays a bad guy in that. All right, so that's what we've been watching and what Jordan is apparently going to be
He's
watching.
in the Hunger Games?
Yeah, he plays the game maker in the second and third one. And fourth one. They shouldn't have split that into two.
What?
The
Oh, have you ever seen this? The Ides of March?
I have not.
Because I have always wanted to watch it, and I haven't watched it. Apparently, he's in it.
He's in a lot.
Man,
of
he's
stuff.
in a lot of good movies.
Yeah, he picked good roles.
Shout out Philip Seymour
Is he
Hoffman.
dead? I think he's dead.
He is.
Yeah, he took his
R.I.P.
life. Yeah.
And also shout out.
Awesome. All right, well, on that bummer of a
That was
note,
a super bummer note. Yeah.
Thanks so much for checking out Boom Roasted. This was a fun episode. Now I get to edit last week's, upload it because I'm behind, and then maybe get to
He's
editing
not.
this one.
Don't fall for his tricks. He's
I
not gonna
absolutely have to.
upload anything.
If I don't do it today,
if I don't do it today, I won't do it today.
Ever. I'll never do it.
That's where episode 17 went, in case you're wondering.
No, episode 17.
5 stars, 5 monkeys.
Episode
We're
17.
out.
Episode 17.
Bye, everybody.
Episode 17.